Hello, 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 divine people, and welcome back to another edition of Get Woke Wednesdays. If you're returning divine, thank you guys so much for stopping by to watch this today. And if you are new to this channel, hello, how are you, and welcome. Hola, ¿cómo están? Y bienvenidos. So, today, man, okay, there's a few things going on today. The first thing is I'm going to announce that I'm going to start doing something in each one of my videos on Wednesdays and Fridays. That is, you guys are going to get a Spanish word or sentence of the day. Yeah, a Spanish word of the day. What better way can you think of spending your Wednesday or Friday if not learning another language? Yeah, you might have already been wondering, I wonder what she says. Hello, how are you, and welcome. And then right after that, hola, ¿cómo están? Y bienvenidos. Well, that just means, hi, how are you? Welcome. It's the Spanish version of what I say in English. Hello, how are you? And welcome. So yeah, if you did not know, which you probably don't, why would you? Unless you know me. I'm actually Mexican. I am literally 50-50. I am a fitty. If you get that pun. I am a fitty. So my mom is Mexican, my dad is black, and I am literally 50% of each. So I speak Spanish, and I just want to be able to teach you guys a Spanish word or a Spanish sentence on each one of my videos. So I am very excited for that. I'm gonna start today, but I guess you've already learned it. It is hola, ¿cómo están? Y bienvenidos. So it just means hello, how are you all doing, and welcome. So that was announcement number one. Announcement number two is it is time for the drawing. Yes, for the journal or the coloring book, both of them positive affirmations. I have the names of the people who entered, and like I said, literally it's in a hat. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if it's gonna be in a hat, why not have it be a super cute hat? Yeah, let's do this in a super cute hat. Don't you guys think? So anyway, I am going to make the drawing from this super cute hat, and yeah, I'm so excited. So like I said, the names are in here. They're getting stuck together. Names are in here of the people who entered, and yeah, I'm so excited to be able to draw your name from a hat and let you know that you've won. Let's get into the content though, shall we? I don't even actually know what I'm calling this video yet, but what we are doing is we are taking a look at signs, how we need to be reading signs and be listening to our intuition. But maybe you don't even know what it means to listen to your intuition. Have you ever heard your intuition? What does your intuition do for you? How the heck do you know when it's your intuition talking? All of that kind of stuff. So that's what I want to dig into today on this Get Woke Wednesday. It is going to be all about reading signs for yourself and following your intuition or listening to your intuition. Because you guys, your intuition, it's actually kind of like a built-in early warning sign for us, for our lives. It's really awesome, especially if you utilize it. So stick with me because we're about to get real. I've got a very real story to tell you. So stay tuned because we're right here, right now. We're about to get real on Damian's Dish. Okay, so how did this start? Well, I saw a quote the other day, and this quote really spoke to me. And it said, if you don't make time for your wellness, you're gonna be forced to make time for your illness. And man, when I read that, it was like a type moment because, not only is it so true, I actually literally was a fact of that quote, of that, and it literally happened to me About 5 years ago, I was admitted into the hospital, and I had a 30-day stay at the hospital, and then I had to also go to a physical rehabilitation center to learn to, walk again and trust myself again to do those types of things that we don't even think about. On an everyday basis, because it comes so natural. So yeah, as soon as I read that quote, I was like hearkened back to 5 years ago and that situation. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, yes, I had all of the signs in front of me. I just ignored them. And I think that we ignore signs for, different reasons. Maybe we are too terrified to know what the result is going to be, or we just want to stay on the path that we are on, even when there are signs and our intuition is telling us, is giving us these warning signs like warning, 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 and we just ignore them. Let me tell you guys, if you don't know, the definition of intuition is this: the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. Intuition is such a lovely, lovely thing. Look, we all have it. We all have intuition, because intuition is that inner voice. It is that voice inside of you that you have heard. But sometimes I think that some people can hear and listen to their intuition a lot easier than others. And it could be for various reasons. Perhaps you are somebody who has suppressed that inner voice because you didn't like the types of things that your inner voice was saying. And I think that is sometimes part of our shadow selves, that inner voice. And if you want to know more about the shadow selves and shadow work, you can take a look at my video that I'll link up somewhere or in the description box. But yeah, I think sometimes we suppress that inner voice, intuition, because we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear what it has to say. But there's other times when we have completely followed our intuition without conscious reasoning, and it has really paid off. I mean, I really believe that intuition is huge. It's a huge part of life. We should absolutely be using our intuition, and we should be reading the signs and wonders around us each and every day. But more than that, it's like we have to take heed. We've got to listen to our intuition, and we've got to follow whatever the advice is of our intuition. Because had I followed my intuition, had I read the signs and actually did something about the signs, I would not have been in the predicament that I was in 5 years ago. Albeit, I thank the Lord for that experience, because it's absolutely has pushed me to do better in life, to be a better person in life. I think most people who have an experience like that absolutely gets a higher perspective in life. And that's what it did for me. So I am grateful for that. However, I know that I didn't have to go through that had I listened to my intuition, listened to the signs, and yeah. So I just am really here, you guys, to encourage you today. Listen to your intuition, and it doesn't have to be just about your health, right? It can be about anything and everything. It's not just your physical health. It is your mental health. It is your day-to-day life. It is the person that you are with, that your intuition is telling you that you shouldn't be with this person. Even though, let's say that everything is good on paper and in theory about this person, but when you have your intuition or your inner voice telling you, no, this isn't the one. No, I shouldn't be with this person. That's the types of things that we have to trust our gut, trust our intuition, and move on it, and actually follow through and take action based on our gut. Because it's one thing to hear your intuition and to, completely understand your intuition, completely understand the signs around you. But it is a whole nother thing to actually take action with it, right? Because a lot of the times, the things that our intuition is telling us to do, they are scary things. It makes sense though, right? It makes sense that they're scary things. Of course they're scary things, because that's what our intuition is. It's without reason. And so sometimes, absolutely, it's like our intuition is not going to tell us, quit your job today, go be a successful entrepreneur, because that's what you're going to be. You need to quit your job because you are going to be a very successful entrepreneur. So say your intuition is telling you that. Well, that's great and all, but I'm sure you're like, well, yes, that sounds lovely and I believe that, but how is that going to happen? You know, I've got bills to pay, I've got to do this, that, and the other. So what do you mean, quit my job and become an entrepreneur? How? And so a lot of the times our intuition and the signs that we get, they are not a roadmap to our final destination. You know, they're not the roadmap to the success at the end of the tunnel. They often are just telling us the big picture, right? It is showing us the big picture. And in the big picture, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a successful entrepreneur. You're supposed to be a book writer. You're supposed to be a singer. You're supposed to be an artist. Whatever it is, you're supposed to change jobs. Maybe you're supposed to go to work for this company instead of that company. Whatever it is, most times it doesn't give us a step-by-step roadmap each step of the way, right? So with our intuition, this is what I found. It gives us the vision. It gives us the big picture. It gives us the final result. What it does not give us is step by step, how is this going to happen? That's when trust has to come in. That's when faith has to come in. And it is just a knowing. It is an inner knowing. That's how you know it is your intuition, because it comes without reason. But you know that 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 it is true, that it is a fact. You don't know how, you don't know when, you don't know why, you just know. It is that little voice inside of you. Fun fact, scientists have found that our gut has many similarities that our brain has. Everybody has heard the saying, you know, trust your gut, or I felt it in my gut. That's why I did that. I just knew in my gut that I was supposed to do that. Apparently, our gut has many similarities that our brain has. And so scientists are actually believing that our gut is somehow another brain. And if our gut is another brain, it's like when we choose to make decisions, when we choose to change jobs or apply for a different job, we are doing it based off of our brain, right? That is what our brain is telling us to do. Maybe at that time it's logical and it's reasonable. However, with the gut, it is not so logical and reasonable. But if we are able to trust our own brains when we're making these methodical, logical decisions, we should also be trusting our gut, because our gut is another brain. I hope that I didn't twist that up too much. I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to say there, because it's just really important that it's crazy to me, you know, that our gut is part of a brain. But yeah, it is. I mean, have you noticed that usually you are always right when you are talking about trusting your gut, or you felt it in your gut? It's like, that's almost always right. But yeah, we have to get to the point of trusting ourselves, trusting our own intuition, and you know, trusting that the Lord has it. He has our back. So yeah, you guys, if prior to watching this video, you had some sort of feeling, a nudging, you know, about something in your life, take this video as confirmation that you should listen to your gut. You should listen to your intuition. You should listen to that inner knowing. It is all the same. And so you need to listen to it. I bet you anything that somebody watching this needs to hear, needs that confirmation. Here it is. This is your confirmation. If you have been feeling something in your gut, if you have been feeling like you've been nudged from the inside, your inner knowing, then this is your confirmation to go ahead and do whatever it is your intuition or your gut or your inner knowing is wanting you to do. Just go off of it and trust yourself. Trust your intuition. That's a big part of it. Trust, faith, all of it. You've got to have trust. You've got to have faith. So yes, absolutely take this as confirmation, and whatever it is, I just encourage you guys to go out and do it. Just do it. And yes, so in regarding that picture that you saw of me 5 years ago in the hospital, there is a whole ordeal, a whole story about it, and I am in the midst of actually writing a book about it. My book is almost finished, but it is not finished yet, and I want to give you guys the details, and I will. My book is going to have all of the details, and I'm going to tell you, it is an amazing, amazing story, and it's really near and dear to my heart, this book and the journey that I am on now as part of this whole ordeal. And so, yes, I kind of purposely, left out many details about that. And there's a reason for that. And you guys will, in time, absolutely know the entire story. So let's get to the drawing. Yes. So this is this channel's first drawing, first giveaway. Again, I do have it on Fridays as well, which is a super awesome giveaway for Friday. You guys should go watch the video. I will link it up here or below. It is on, my makeup fashion outer beauty day. So it is entitled 100 subs. 100 subs, huge giveaway. And so if you guys want to enter that giveaway, I encourage you to go watch that video and find out what you need to do in order to watch it. It's not a lot. It's basically subscribing, commenting, and that kind of jazz. So if you want to enter that one, absolutely go ahead and do it. It is not too late yet, but it is becoming too late. So move quickly. Yay! Okay, you guys, here we are. I am mixing them up and mixing them all around. I do not see anything. And this is my cute little hat. Okay, so the name that I'm so excited. I don't know why I act like I'm winning something. Okay, so the name that I'm going to pull out is a name. Oh wait, hold on. I hate when TV shows do that. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah, I hate that. No, but I do need to tell you this though. So before, in the video, I said that you guys should comment what you wanted, either the positive affirmation journal or the positive affirmation coloring book and markers. And so I asked you guys to comment, and then whichever item had the most votes, that's the one that we were gonna do. So I actually made it so that if you entered the contest, whatever it was that you wrote down, that's what you're gonna get. I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but I thought of it now. So that's the great news, is no matter what you put down, that's what you're gonna get if you're the winner. So once again, sorry for that suspense block. Okay, you guys, here we go. The winner of Davian's Dish. First giveaway. I'm doing that because I am telling the universe that whoever is supposed to win this, hopefully that's who I pick out. Whoever is supposed to win this, whoever needs this in their life right now, that's who I absolutely want to win. So, oh Lord, I grabbed two. Shoot. Okay. So, whoever is supposed to win this, let me pick that name. Sure, I've got one. I've got the name. Okay, you guys, it is Carmen Casillas. On the day that I said that we're doing Spanish, I don't know if she's Hispanic, but it certainly sounds like a Hispanic name. Carmen Casillas. And she wanted the coloring book. The Positive Affirmation Adult Coloring Book and Markers. That is what you will be getting, dear Carmen Casillas, and I am so happy for you. So if you follow me on Instagram, if you could go ahead and message me your address so that I can send you the coloring book. And if you do not follow me on Instagram, then you can email me at daviansdish@gmail.com. So I really hope that you get in contact with me so that I can absolutely get your address, so I can absolutely send it to you. I'm so happy for you. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for commenting, and for liking the video. I think that's really, really awesome. And you guys, if you didn't win, don't you worry, don't feel horrible about it, because I am absolutely going to continue to do these types of giveaways. I love doing this stuff. I love giving stuff. So this is not going to be the one and only. So do not grow faint. I will absolutely be continuing on with this. Wow, you guys, so I'm so happy we got to leave on this awesome positive note. I'm so happy for the winner. That is it. I will see you guys in my next video. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit that like button and comment. Give me a comment below. Is there a time where you had to use your intuition and it really saved you from something? Let me know below, or just anything about your intuition. Do you have a question about intuition? Because I really do believe that I'm absolutely gifted in intuitive type things. So if you have a question about it, or if you want to tell me a story about a time where you used your intuition, I would absolutely love to read it in the comments below. Okay, you guys, I will see you in my video on Friday for Get Fierce Fridays. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome week. And remember, inner strength begets outer beauty. Bye.